Alright, hello. I'm gonna be playing more. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, last time I cleared out dungeon level 9. I need to get to. I'm gonna clear up all the way to 11. I already found the entrance to the lair. Oh, what's going on here? Do I have any abilities? Nope. Huh. 18 max. Shouldn't be dangerous. Yeah, they're coming over here now. Oop. Ah, whatever. There we go. Yeah, that was easy. You just gotta make sure enemies don't surround you. Whenever you see a group of enemies, it's good to just walk into a hallway. Huh. Yeah. Why am I not picking up? Huh? Oh, I don't need it no more. Hmm. Hmm. Alright, it's a little dangerous. Uh, I have a fairly strong melee weapon. There we go. Hmm. This probably not useful enough. It might be useful. Battle spear? That might be good. Yeah, the orc wizards can turn invisible, but the dog it can see invisible. So oops. All right. Let's see. There might be more coming up. Yeah, might as well stay here. Ah, yeah, I got a new curse. I can get my evocations up. Let's see. Curse item cloak. Yeah, yeah, it boosts up hexes and translocations. Too. Alright. Potion of invisibility. That can be pretty useful. Are these? Yeah. A parchment of enfeeble hexes. I don't think I'll be casting that. Yeah, so for these videos, I'm thinking about pushing it to like around 4 hours per video because 1 hour is not enough. I want this ring. Not a lot happens in 1 hour of Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. Pretty good. Let's see. Ring of Intelligence. I'd much rather have the Ring of Wizardry. But this can boost up spell power. Oops. Let's see. That put on. There you go. Oh, this. Yeah. This is the entrance to the Orcus Mines. I'll get to that later. Art. This level can be very dangerous because one, I can be I can get shafted here and shafted to level like 13. Two, and some of the out of depth monsters can be really dangerous. Please rapid deconstruction. Huh. Yeah, that looks fun. Ooh, that looks better. Yeah, I'll save up the spell points for now, I think. Trying to get this plain summons. Yeah, everything I got in my library, it has a good uh fail rate. Really, I'm getting a lot of curses. Art. Let's see. Well, I'm running low on options. +3 ring mail, pretty good to curse. Uh-oh. Yeah, he can hit for a lot. Oh, crap. Well, let's try this out. What? Oh, more enemies showed up. Oh, I can't move. Well, since I can't move. Huh. Alright, that's pretty good. Let's wait. For War Axe. Alright. Yeah, it's a good axe with no downside. Yeah. If next thing I can curse is the War Axe. +10 is pretty good for like the rest of the game. The problem is I won't be able to swap if I curse the War Axe, and I might want to swap because the other axe has a see invisible. Oh, it happens so often, huh? All right, I guess I'll curse the War Axe. So I pretty much have all the ability granted powers that Asinjari gives. Spore talisman. So melee attacks in this form may release spores that weakens their target, as well as cause mushrooms to spread on the ground behind them, which will release their own burst of dazing spores if allowed to grow. That's strange. And it melts with the offhand and boots. Yeah. Alright, that's a vampire. He hits for a decent amount. Confused. I am immune to confused now, so that's great. Alright, the vampire's destroyed. Hmm. Huh. This stage is all nearby enemies and it scales off of evocations. There doesn't seem to be. I don't have a shield, right? Yeah, this doesn't have any downsides, so. +2 trident. Resist poison's nice, but it's only like +2. Oh, I already cleared. Yeah, I'm done clearing the dungeon for now. I'll go back later. So, I think they upgraded the graphics to layer. It looks very different. But I have to be careful because I can get surrounded. Awaken, armor, and Magna Vault. Alright. Hmm. Is his any go with like ring mail? Probably not, but that's good to think about. Yeah, summoning's at 11. Necromancy is at 8.1. A lot of skills are boosted, so that's good. Alright. Yeah. Oh, there's two of them. Oh. They're debuffed, huh? Aren't they? Sheltered from injuries, is that it? That worked out pretty well. Come on. Alright. Yeah, I'm just trying to speed stuff up. This is a really easy level. You have to destroy some plants. Hmm. Alright, I'll hold off on that for now. Oh, Dream Seep. The more enemies, the more Dream Seep that's on screen, the more likely they are to put you to sleep. So, alright, this is a potentially dangerous situation. That's pretty good. Uh-oh. Huh. That worked. See if I can get memorize. Oh, mesmerize back on. Yeah, I don't want to curse anything else, so. Uh-oh. I still have a chance to be petrified. I don't have anything that boosts willpower, I think. And hold on. Hold on. Enlightenment. Where is it? It's this one. Well, I'm still in I'm around an unexplored area, so I'll hold off on that for now. Alright. So what I'm thinking about taking is awaken armor. Yeah, yeah. I could use some summons right now. Let's see how it works. Interesting. Does 17 damage each. That worked out. Okay. It could be a little dangerous. 26 and poison. Let's see. Awaken armor again. Let's move behind that. Hmm. Yeah, I think boomerangs will work well. There we go. Alright. I'll exclude this for now. See if I can clear the rest of the area before I open up these doors. Yeah. There we go. Alright. I can take him on now. I got contaminated. Alright. We can armor. There we go. Uh-oh. Reach level 12. Well, alright. Ow, ow, ow. Alright. Let's see. Oh, that's not fun. Huh. Yeah, he hits a lot. 20. Bite for 20. And his speed is 150. Oh, there we go. Let's move up. Vampiric draining. I don't think I'll need it. Alright. Contaminated. That's not fun. Hold on. What? Again? Or it's a little concerning. 1% fail rate. Fail twice? +2 pair of gloves. I already have a +2. Let's see. There's less enemies here. I have to go all the way there. How do I... Oh, I have to destroy these plants. Spider talisman. That doesn't look bad. I won't be using it. It gives me an resist delay. I can resist electric attacks. Yeah, my cat's over here. Let's see. Oh, it's dangerous. Okay. Oops. I selected the wrong one. Should work out alright. I got contaminated. There we go. Should work out alright. Hmm. Alright. Let's see. There we go. My skills are increasing by a lot. I got 12 in summoning now. Evocation's at 10. What? I got some evocables. Alright, I had to take a break because I was getting tired and quiet, and being tired while playing Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup is not efficient. You want to be awake when playing this game. Alright, didn't seem much. Can't reach someplace. Probably because of these plant. Yeah, this is an easy game. Layer 1 was pretty easy, and I doubt that the other floor is going to be much harder because normally layer 1 is like the hardest level because there's only like one entrance to it, and that entrance can be surrounded by like a bunch of enemies, so that's something you have to pay attention to. Potion of Haste really good. Yeah. Yeah, it's good to save Potion of Haste for the late game after you clear Zot 5 for the orb run. Yeah, I have a ton of good resources right now. Let's see. These plants. I don't think I can get there. They're all surrounded by trees, so. Oh well. It's not much. There's a. Wait. Okay. Melee and ranged. Problem is, I can probably swap out, but I'm not swapping out my gloves. I could probably swap out the cloak. But melee and ranged, it's not enough incentive for that. I'm mainly a summoner. I'd much rather have summon. And I am not going to be cursing any of the rings in case I need to ring swap and all that stuff. What? Oh yeah, yeah. This is why Ashen is really good. I was about to be shafted to the next floor, but Ashen it says that it reveals a hidden shaft. Yeah, just before you could have fallen in, so that they prevent shafting. Yeah, let's speed things up a bit. Never mind him fighting enemies. Yeah, Call Amp is, not super relevant anymore. Yeah, that's like the main danger is getting surrounded by yaks. And my summons are not doing a good job at blocking them. I'll do it once. I don't want to drain all my MP. I help. I'll melee since I have such a strong melee weapon. Yeah, right now I'm in the process of making the making a highlights video of this run I'm doing. I thought I might as well just make a highlights video because these streams are gonna be pretty long for most people to watch. And this game is boring because it is easy. Uh, he's a little dangerous. Yeah, he does 18 times 6 and is resistant to poison. Best thing to do right now is get some distance. He goes down pretty quick. Boomerangs, yeah. I have a boost to throwing. Yeah, I think it's done. He's dead now. Yep. Summons are just the answer to everything. They're very powerful in this game. Dragon's Call. I'm playing a Gnoll, so I don't think I can get that online in this game. It's like 100% fail rate because it's a level 9. Cosphere. I think that will sometimes be good. I'm trying to aim for summons as opposed to damage dealing spells. I can get Fireball online. I never messed around with Fireball. Yeah, 3D12 right now. It's only like 27%. Spell power maxes out at 3D36, which is a lot. I'm pretty sure this does mainly fire damage, which is pretty good. It stays relevant for a long time, but some enemies that I'll come across later on is going to be immune to fire. Should I get the egg? Guess it could be good. I'm getting just about everything except summons in the one recent. I got a couple. That's not true. I got a couple summons, but not quite good to carry me through the S branches. I might get into this one. Might as well mess around with it. Might as well use stuff that I'm not familiar with because otherwise this game will just be completely boring. Yeah, yeah. I have a scroll of amnesia in case I need to get rid of something. Alright, I'm at 5 spell points. I'm saving up. Yeah, let's take care of this real quick. I'm just. Oh, it's all trouble. Hmm. Cane Toad. I have to spam auto trouble, or else it's gonna take forever. Auto trouble can be a bit dangerous, but I'm so powerful I'm not concerned about it. I'm in a little bit of danger here. Let's see. That's fine. The scroll of acquirement. I'm pretty sure scrolls of acquirement they scale with the experience, and then it gives you an option based on your skills. So I think what I can do is hold off on it. I did that at the last game, but it didn't turn out very well. Maybe instead of holding on to it, I can use it right now. Oh, that's a great option. Yeah. Yeah. A kite shield with like regen and it resists negative energy. This is a good one. I'm not sure what this is all about. Manual of Hexes, no thanks. Oh, How does manuals work with gnolls? I don't know, maybe it levels it up faster, levels it up more. I don't need gold because I haven't found much to buy. So kite shield is the best option. But but let's see what my it's gonna level up. And no, it's gonna increase the fail rate of some of my stuff. Awakened armor is now at 12% fail rate, which isn't good, but that's completely tolerable. But I get shield up to 14, and that goes well with both my AC and EV. This is like overall a really good find. So it just made an easy game even easier. I get another scroll up requirement. Uh, just a really easy game. Alright. For those who are unfamiliar with Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup, normally the early game from Dungeon 1 through 11 all the way up to the layer, all the layer levels, they're like the hardest part of the game. And I didn't really have much issue with that. So this is an amulet of chemistry. It allows the wearer to extract small amounts of magical energy from any potion they drink, and also enhances the power of their alchemy spells. The magic restoration effect requires the amulet to attune itself to the wearer's body while the reserves of magic are full. Boost alchemy spells and magical energy from. That's super useful. Plus one dagger, it goes, I can't swap to it for that poison, which is unfortunate. I don't want to stick with it because it decreases intelligence and I want intelligence. Yeah, that turned out super well. I'll try it again. Plus three double sword. RC. It was just cold. That ring. Dexterity 3 and Slay 4. That ring's pretty good. That's alright. Strength 2, Slay 2. Not enough incentive to go with the hat. Good thing about scrolls of requirement, if all these options are trash, then you can just get gold. But the ring is not trash, it's pretty good. Mm. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of gold. I can save it up. I'm not paying no attention. Not like I'm gonna be in any serious danger. Yeah, I got. That's the problem. I failed casting Awakened Armor, and my weapon and AC got corroded. That's the risk of miscasting. Thankfully, I still have a high EV and Dang it! Please. Uh, yeah, it says 11%, but sometimes it feels like double that. As you saw, I failed like twice. It's supposed to be like 89% success rate, but like it doesn't feel that way sometimes. See, it works well now. There we go. It's just an easy game. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just auto exploring right now. Like I said earlier, it can be very dangerous, but it's like not super dangerous. It's normally like bad early on around like from D1 to D5, you don't want to be auto exploring. But here's fine because I'm just so dang strong. I can summon. Yep, that turned out well. Uh-oh. Miscast again! In Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup, you want your fail rate to be above, not above, but below 10% to have your spells be super reliable. Yeah, server's lagging right now. No, 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 no. I'm just not paying attention. Yeah, speed things up a bit. Hmm. Awaken Armor, the same strategy. I have not touched this spell yet. I don't want to melee this Hydra. So I go with this. I miscasted that. I go with that, and my dog, my dog, disappeared on me. Oh, now it works. So the ghost died and it turned into a flay ghost, and the flay ghost gonna cast flay, and flay's gonna like decrease their health by a lot, and there's no resisting this unless they're like undead, and hydras are not undead. So ah, hold on. Yep, dodging up to 9. I have just great defenses, introspection and cunning. Hold on. Can I inspect? Describe what? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Curse? I don't hit that. Introspection. That boosts up fighting and spell casting, which is good. Cunning, dodging, and stealth. Fighting increases health, and spell casting is good for increasing spell points. That looks pretty good. I might curse the kite seal. I highly doubt that I'll come across anything any better than a +4 kite seal. With that gives me regen, and it's not a ring, so I feel good about cursing it. I wouldn't do this unless it's a pretty good curse, and it's a pretty good curse since it boosts the fighting. Yep. Yeah, curses in Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup is pretty strange. You only get them when worshipping Ashenjari. If they're not really curses, they're more like they boost your stats. They're mostly just positive. The only downside if you is that if you try to unequip it, it'll um it'll be destroyed. So it's a little bit of a risk. Hold on. Ooh, it says it's uh It doesn't have the description, but like when you see a face like that, it normally means really dangerous enemy. Not to say I can't handle it, but I don't know if I cannot handle it. But I can just avoid this for now, since I don't feel confident. And fighting, whatever that is right now, in a mostly unexplored area. Yeah, avoiding unnecessary risk is pretty good in this game. Even like small things, like excluding enemies and coming back to them later, it typically turns out pretty good. Basculus, I can just summon, summon that. that they're gonna petrify my dog with petrification. It works. It paralyzes you, but it also boosts your AC. I mean, it's not a good thing, but it's overall good to avoid it. Protection from fire. That's I already got one. I can put on two if I need to. With the new inventory system, I can just carry like pretty much all the equipment I'm interested in. It's not unlimited space, but you get a lot more than what you're used to. I'm not auto exploring because auto explore it's gonna take me it's probably gonna bring me to the dangerous enemies up north that I'm trying to avoid right now. I get to those enemies later, but not right now. Yeah, I explored a decent amount of the west area. Yeah, I spotted that. On top of having a good on top of having good summons, good spells, I also have good stealth. Ringmo, it has armor incoming, so it's gonna lower stealth a bit, but my stealth is pretty high, so it's still be pretty reliable. Oh no, uh, yeah. See if I. Oh crap! Hold on. Hold on. I can probably. Actually, I probably want a flame of mind burst. What's like the you got some they got some mental resist, but if I do like an evocable, oops, evocable, it has an 87% chance of killing them. That might work better than throwing, but this is a pretty dangerous situation. I don't think Dark's gonna save me here. You need to kill at least one. Mind burst. 3d18 does a lot of damage. 2d9 not as much. Polymorph. Just one of roots works alright. It can affect multiple enemies, but I need to like kill ASAP at least one of these. And what about my throwing? Is it so? So is just equipment. 23, not as much. 18, yeah. Wands are good in this situation. He has lower health, so he's gonna die first. There we go. There we go. I feel a little bit better. I also got my shape shifting up. It ain't gonna do nothing. Oh crap! All right, I have to. Mind burst him. I'll just keep mind bursting. Yeah, I have plenty of I have plenty of wands. I can quiver. There we go. I could have fallen asleep. That's why I was like super worried about Dream Seat popping up on my screen. Alright. Yeah. A little dangerous to be here because I could potentially. Range, combat, and fortitude. No, describe that. Fortitude, armor, and shields, it's good, but it's not critical. Also boost throwing. As you see from the damage, throwing is like secondary to like wands. Oh, I got this enemy now. Water nymph. Touch 20. No, not 20, 12. Shining damage maxes out at 15. Causes water around or under the target to violently swirl. Dealing damage, it can affect target standing and or flying above water. Well, I'm not above water. Doesn't look super dangerous. They could potentially hit for a decent amount of damage. Alright. Okay. Yeah, it turned out pretty good. Someone's just the answer to everything. Incredibly good, incredibly easy game. Well, for fun, I'll try a few of the Fallen. That isn't gonna work well with I'll just do some melee. And that apparently boost my melee. Ooh, I'm so dang strong. I'm not concerned. Hmm. This will work pretty well in like long fights, like Vaults 5. Vaults 5 have a lot of enemies, so this spell could be really good for that. Alright, so compare the rest of this area. Yep, Ryan Drake. They deal 3d 14 uh cold damage. And half of it is bypasses cold resistance, but I can still reduce the damage by swapping rings. So, hold on. There we go. Oop. And I am frozen. And hold on. How much health? Take a swing at it. There we go. Alright, that worked alright. So, put on my evasion. Do I have a better ring? I'll stick with this for now. Evasion's good, especially around this stage of the game. I don't have to worry about fire, or I rarely have to worry about cold. If anything, poison resist will be more useful here, but I don't got any poison resist. Talisman. I don't think I'll be using talisman, especially since I have a good shield and good armor. It might be useful at some point. It might be. Alright, yeah, I do have to worry about some. I do have to worry about a little bit of resistances, but not a big deal. Awaken armor and huh. Hmm. There we go. That worked. Hold on. Evasion's not gonna do much against this enemy, but before I forget, let's put this back on. Alright, that's fine. I might run into an enemy here. Yep. Uh, does that frog cause noise? I don't think it did. The spell's gonna cause a little bit of noise. Well, let's cast it over here. Not bad. There we go. Staff of Cold. I don't care about staffs in this game. I found an axe that's just too good. Yeah, this is the only area I have to worry about now. Let's see. Let's go here. Nothing. Nothing anywhere else. Yeah, I think I'm safe to engage. Oops. Okay. Huh. What? Alright, that's fine. Oh, yeah, it did cause enough noise to attract. We'll see what this does. Huh. Hmm. That's not good. Abjuration. That's gonna decrease the duration of my summons. Orculator transforms the target into a pig and cannot cast spells. This enemy is awful. The caster's demise will cause the transformation to end. Hold on. Yeah, I hate this enemy. See if I can. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think they're moving. Hold on. Going there is gonna attract attention from them. But stepping here, I can probably maneuver around. It's better. I'd rather avoid that enemy. I'll probably run into that enemy later on. I don't like that enemy. Some enemies are not worth dealing with in this game. Let's kill. Cunning and sorcery. Don't care. Synthetic Cloud, that's really good. That's gonna stay relevant the entire game. And it's only like a 4% fail rate. I don't have many summons, so I might as well take this. Okay, if I clear layer without finding any other summons, I'll take the egg. I don't think this battle. I don't think the battle spear will work well for me. Ring of magical power, not bad. I don't need it because I'm not spamming spells. I think I benefit more from intelligence. Yeah. Misplay, misplay, misplay. Yeah. Didn't wake up. Hold on. Let's see. Mind burst. I like mind burst these enemies. Ah, there we go. Thankfully, they're going down pretty quick. I think I can just use throwing. I'm using a lot of mind burst, but I'd say it's sort of worth it. But maybe I feel a bit safer to just go with this. Yeah, it doesn't one shot them like mind burst. There we go. I'll rest at the stairs just in case. Oh, misclick. I've been doing that too much. Not super dangerous. I can handle this. Yeah, Berserk. Now that shark's dangerous. Let's see. Not much I can do except walk up. I'm done. Yeah, let's rest here. Some enemies there. They're not gonna see me. Some server lag. There we go. I think the one thing I could use is willpower. Yeah. Let's see. Fire. Device isn't turning. Okay. Yeah, I got steamed. Best option here is to step away from the steam. Yeah. They're gonna attack. Ooh, this is non-trivial. That's a good time to summon my dog. Alright, I want to walk away from this. Mephatic Cloud, that's not gonna work, right? Resist, they resist poison. That's unfortunate, but hold on. I'm at minus dog. This might last a while. There we go. I got a bit of time to cast this, and I can cast this next. I got corroded. Hold on. Do I have resist? Yeah. Why didn't I not? Hold on. I'm dumb. I forgot. Oh, whatever. There we go. A little risky, but let's see. I'm dropping. I'm dropping crap. Not using that anymore. B D Z or V W. Not using any of those. There you go. In case I find I would think. All right. In case I find good jewelry, I should be able to have space for it. Layer 5, it might be a little bit more dangerous here, but we'll see. Right off the bat, a little dangerous. Ah, miscast. Come on. Again? Hold on, it's a little dangerous here. I got corroded too. Oh, there's two different stairs. What? It's at 7%. This will let you do. I guess I'll synergize with that. There we go. Melee combat. Enchant weapon. Oh, I didn't notice him. Oh, he ain't gonna be no danger. There we go. Even if you're playing a Gnoll, it's nice to see where your skills are at. I mean, Achinjari helps out a lot. As you can see, our conjurations, we didn't get any boost from that, and it's already at like it's at 6.8, which is low at this point of the game. But our necromancy, we didn't start with any of that either, and it's at like 9.5. And some of the other skills are a bit lower, it's at 8.7. Our skills that are like boosted a lot are summoning, which is great, spell casting, as well as our melee skills. Axe is up to 10. This is great. It's gonna be stuck at 1.2. Uh, but whatever. It's still really good. Maybe I should take on that curse. I can swap out like a cloak. Hold on. Ah. Oops. That. Yeah, having boosted melee. Problem is just gonna be that dangerous unique upstairs. Blink frogs. They're not dangerous. They're just annoying. All right. Hold on. It could be a little bit dangerous situation, but I got an X. Oh. Or you know, or awaken armor. Yeah, the curse, the +3 ring mail. He's a bit slow. Yeah, he travels at 33%. He attacks at 100%. That's nice to know. Yeah, if you're exploring a layer and you want to do it safely, you can explore like the edge of the map, and that's like a bit safer than going through the middle. Run into a bear. I can go ahead and just awaken armor. Get my dog online. Yeah. Yeah. Another bear. Uh-oh. Yep. Hold on. Can I attack him from here? No. Mephitic cloud just in case. I have to get the timing right on this. Oh, I can do it now. There we go. He's done for. He ain't gonna do nothing. There we go. Yeah, that cane toad, he has resist poison, so he's not going to be confused by that cloud. But with them, I can deal with them with this. And I guess that. Uh, Meleeing him is not a great option, but it's like whatever. This game's been so easy. And more wands. It's also good to explore around stairs. Make sure that area is clear in case you need to run back to the stairs. Alright, back up north. This looks like a vault. That's a stone wall. And stone walls typically indicate, not always, but they sometimes indicate that there's something dangerous around that area. Yeah, dogs fast, 130% faster. They move, they travel, and they attack faster. Oh! Oh, dang. Oh. Instead of risking corrosion, I might as well just melee him. Does a ton, 34. That's why I done, that's why I done, Ozo Cubu's armor, that's how you pronounce it. Alright, this could be a little dangerous. We do not want to be against the wall if we're around dangerous areas. But we have Mephit Cloud, and that's the answer to everything. Well, not everything, just these enemies. My dog's also confused, unfortunately, but I'm not wasting MP on him. Awaken Armor, he's immune to poison, right? Yep, immunity to poison. Yeah, that worked well. Let's help out our armor. Uh-oh. Alright. Alright. He looks a little dangerous. Petrifying Cloud sounds so dangerous, but you want to fight this enemy in like an open area. It isn't a great place to fight this enemy. Let's see. Alright. See if you can find an alternative way around. Canine familiar, and yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, my dog's getting petrified. I'm a bit more in an open area. My armor should take care of him. I'll step back. Here's a good spot. Oh, not so good. Alright, he's mostly at full health. My summons did nothing to him. He got good willpower and it has high health, so no mind burst for him. Did you resist poison? No. Hold on. I can perhaps blind him? Does that work? Or is he considered non-living? It's natural. He's like a natural animal. He doesn't look natural. But quiver, or blind him. So doesn't hurt to do both, but I think this will do better. Yeah, because that will slow him down. Then I can try blinding him. I need to clear this out ASAP. I can spot the enemy. Hold Alright, he's no longer concerned. I won't try to blind him. I'll try to kill him. One of acid. It doesn't say how much damage this does. Evocables. Oh, it does. I'm dumb. 44. F. Mind burst. Not gonna work as well. Roost is the one that didn't show damage. He doesn't resist anything, so I guess wand of acid. Ah, this plain old damage. Yeah, I haven't used this in a while. That's good. My health's a little lower than what I'd like, but I think this guy's already beat us. Yeah. Yep, that's a death yak. Death yak. They're an upgraded yak. That's it. They do like 30 damage. Getting surrounded by them is really bad. Okay. Let's see. I think I'm waking up those enemies in there. They're moving around now. Alright. Oh, scroll of blinking. That's really good. Oh, what? Oh, it's a little dangerous. Hold There we go. I got a little poison. Let's avoid him. There we go. Ain't a big deal. Yeah, I can just melee these guys, no problem. What is he? A mountain cell. An enormous land tortoise whose shell is so thick and rock encrusted that sleeping ones are frequently mistaken for geological formations, and like a mountain, its exterior is nearly impervious to any destructive force. Only at close range can one properly aim for the narrow gaps between its plates to strike the tender flesh within. Hmm. They're slow. Headbutts 24. Landbreaker. I can do like 32. That could be dangerous. Let's see. Awaken armor. Let's summon that first. You're not familiar. Dang. He wants to like obstruct. My summons is not getting there. You really have to be like up close. There you go. Yeah. Not sure the strategy there, but I think I did alright there. He just makes these pile of debris like all over the place, and it just screws with my summons. That's a cool enemy though. Ah. Hold on. If I'm gonna auto explore, I don't want to be like here. That works fine. Let's speed this up a bit. Oh, oh, I didn't see. It's a Spriggan Rider. Yeah, it's like a Spriggan on top of a Hornet. I guess I'll keep my distance. Not a huge deal, as you can see. Cool enemy, just not strong. What is that? Light Rampage, Slay is subtract 5. I don't think I like this. But let's take a look at it. Hmm, that's interesting. I don't want it. But that, yeah, I'll take him on here. Maybe this will be a mistake, but I don't know yet until I see more enemies. Oh, the ghost is right up front. Was whatever. There you go. Yep. Yeah, this is more of what's optimal. Rather than charging in, just luring out enemies like this is pretty good. Yeah. Some people like to use spears with summons because spears have reach attack and you reach over your summons. I don't typically do that. I like keeping my distance from enemies when I'm going with summoner. Pretty alright. I don't want to risk wasting the boomerang on him. This is cheaper. There we go. Sometimes your summons are a bit weak. See if that attracts them. I want them to get out. Oh. If I have a scroll of noise that could work. You have to. Hold on. Gaining distance from him. None of them. I think they're all Hydras. Mephitic Cloud's not gonna work. I need to keep my distance. Oh, come on. Alright. Just boomerang should take him on. Oh, crap. Hold on. Almost. Not quite. There we go. He's my other dangerous enemy. He does a decent damage. This works. Does he have no, poison resist, but I'm not gonna cast that because it's gonna confuse my dog too. Melee and water is not gonna work well. But the crocodile, it drives enemies. And that's a pretty cool to see the crocodile dragging the enemy away from me. I don't know what these are, but I'm gonna use a scroll of noise. Having them grouped together over here is not gonna be fun. Oh, I just wasted one. It ain't even way up. They're like statues, I think. Oh no, it misled me. I just wasted a scroll of noise, which isn't much because scroll of noises are not really useful. I'm not used to Asinzori. Summon Hydra. That's actually really good. %71% fail rate. Dang. I ain't casting this. I won't be casting that in a long time. Push for Giant Club. Giant Clubs are not useful in this game. Wow, I got my Skull of Noise back. Thanks, game. Layer 5. That's all done. Now, after you clear layer, it's good to go to Orcus Mines. There's a unique up there that could cause issues. But let's see. Yep. This is going to be the entrance to Orcus layer is going to be the trickiest part. Orcs is no big deal. He has an essential weapon. Only like does 9 damage. It's a major protection. He does the ward. He does a 25 bite damage. Is he fast? Is he fast? Yeah. 50% chance to hit for 50, which is half my health. So, it can see invisible. Not like I want to be invisible in this situation. I might be here for a while. I can always just go upstairs. I need this to cast. I need this to be successful. It was successful. Alright. And I have that. He does not. He does have poison resist. He's crazy. What's his health? 32. I think just good old boomerangs will do good against him. Come on. Just plain old boomerangs. Alright. Since he hits for 50. And if he hits for 50, I have to use a surprising crocodile. And that's gonna take me off the stairs. I want to save my resources. There you go. Didn't have to use my resources. Okay. Stairs can be tricky. It's hard to explain. We don't want to like stair dance too much. That's what I'm trying to avoid is stair dancing. Lots and lots of gold. That's a dangerous enemy. 34, 35. Thing about ogres is that they swing slow. As you can see, their attack is only 66%. So not super dangerous, but I don't want him close to me. Come on. Lag. There we go. Ah. Okay. Uh, wait, did it cast? Oh, I quivered it. Oh, I'm done. Whatever. Think I can target him? Yeah. What do we want? I want to use one of those. That's gonna slow him down. He's dead already, but let's move up. There we go. Darts are useful. Abjuration, summon demon, pain, smiting, heal other. This is a painful enemy indeed. Great thing about Gnolls is that they level up every skill, so they typically have a backup option. Best thing to do right now, move up. Next thing to do right now, move up. Next best thing to do right now, move up. Move up. Up. There you go. I somehow passed a stealth check on that. I don't want to fight that enemy in a mostly unexplored area. It looks like Orcus 1 is like fully open. Map of... You want to save at least one Scroll of Revelations. Mainly for like Zot 5. That's only where it's really necessary. Hi. Yep. Well, let's not cast too much of this. Hold on. Oh, he's not gonna cast Abjuration if I cast Mythic Cloud. And I can get that done. Yeah. Yeah. And only Awakened Armor is immune to use. I'll just there we go. Come on, kill. I don't care about anything except just killing up. Kill him! How do you resist with high effort? Ah. Ah. He does a shit ton of damage. Ah. Sometimes enemies just don't fucking die. I have to move up. I have to move up. Next best thing. Next best thing. My Emperor's not gonna work. I'll just fucking hold on. There we go. Thankfully that summon's there, so it's gonna probably block that. He doesn't have a high evasion. You have to be careful about projectiles whenever you're playing a summoner, because your summons can dodge projectiles. And if they dodge projectiles, they can hit you. Summon my dog. My Awaken Armor. Hold on. Yeah, I'm playing not good. Wand of Flame. I should use Boomerang. But whatever. Ah. They're no danger to me. Yeah, there's been a bit of excitement in this video, which is good. But man, my character's so strong. Cunning devices, don't care. I might rather have melee. I could get a cloak. I could get that cloak. There's a couple of cloaks I think I can get. Alright. This video's... I'll take a short break real quick. Alright, I have to end things short. Goodbye.